All right, y'all. So hello, and welcome back to It's Puddin's Tea. I'm your host, Puddin, of course. So yeah, this one is actually a late post, y'all. So I was having some technical difficulties earlier, and it was driving me nuts. So now that it's fixed, I was like, I'm still going to give you guys the episode that you're supposed to have today. Now I had mapped out a whole different episode with the current events, but for some odd reason, I wanted to wait, and so you'll get that on the next episode. So welcome to season 5, episode 2. And for some reason, y'all, like I can't shake it. Like for some reason, I just feel like I have to do another reading, and I guess it's because I think it's because of yesterday, because it's been a while since I've done it, like just period in general. Like I haven't even done it like for myself personally. So it had been a while since I picked up my cards, and it felt pretty good. So yeah, so I'm gonna hit y'all with another one today. So yes, let's see which decks would we like to use today. So we're gonna use the Hoodoo Tarot deck once again. We're gonna let's see. I think I'm gonna have the Angels and Ancestors, y'all. We're gonna use those Oracle cards today. I love these cards, by the way. Well, I love all of my cards, so no favoritism. And Divine Doors. I also love the Divine Doors. I don't think I have a favorite though. I don't think I can, cause I ain't gonna lie, y'all. When I talk about my cards, to me it's like they have personalities, and so I try not to show favoritism. So yeah, am I the only one that does that? Well, like I doubt it. I doubt it. I don't think it's strange. Do you? You don't think it's strange, do you? If you do, just keep it to yourself. All right, y'all. So yeah, so I know I have one person in particular who's gonna probably really enjoy this because they kind of sort of taught me into it. Like they didn't want a personal reading themselves. Probably I don't know. You probably scared of what might come out. What might tell you. It's the same thing though. If it's a message that needs to be said, you're gonna hear it either way. But they like these, they like these episodes as well. So I was like, all right, I'll hook you up. So maybe that's also another reason why I decided. No, it's more so of just that me being back, and this is something that I really enjoy. Cause y'all, tarot started it all, like as far as like creating a brand and creating the other platforms that I have. It all started with like tarot, so I had to remember to stick to my roots. My roots. Okay, so let's see here. I'm put these cards out y'all real quick. Okay. So now that we have everything laid out, got this over here. Okay. And let's begin, shall we? And I like not picking a topic. Some days I will, but today I couldn't decide whether I wanted to do guidance or love. I usually kind of sort of stay away from love, to be honest, because people get kind of addicted to love readings, and they tend to neglect other aspects and like categories in their life. Like it can't just be all about relationships. You can't let that particular like that one particular thing drive you. You know what I mean? So this one flipped all the way over. Okay, so I'm pretty much pulling all the cards out this time around instead of doing them one group at a time. So it'll be a tad bit quicker for us. And one more deck here. So far 3 came out for the Hoodoo deck and 3 came out for the Angels and Ancestors Oracle cards. That's a lot. That's a mouthful, y'all. I might just call it the A and A, but then again, everybody probably ain't gonna know what I'm talking about, especially if they're new. So I'm trying to keep that in mind. Okay, and then we have the doors, and y'all, the Divine Doors. If you want to take the time to like look them up, I don't know if there's images online or not, but these doors are beautiful. When we do get to the point, because I will get to the point where we start to do visuals for the podcast, just not right now. Excuse me. But when we do, these doors are just beautiful, and I can't wait to share them with you guys. I don't know, well, I don't want to jump ahead of myself, but I might post these. Yeah, I might just post these, y'all. Yeah, that's you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna post these for you guys on my TikTok. And I know, dang, there is a lot of you that does not use TikTok though. I also have to keep you guys in So yeah, I'm gonna have to work that out, you guys. So sorry about that if you don't have TikTok. But listen, if you don't have TikTok just because you think like it's just too much and it's just another social media platform, I get it, because I was that way at first too until I tried it. Well, actually, it was the third time I tried it that I ended up falling in love with TikTok and realized it's all about how you use it, baby. And so it really is a joy for me. Like, I really do like TikTok now, like for real, for real. So okay, so let's see. Sorry about that, y'all. I forgot to turn my notifications out. I forgot to put everything on vibrate. My bad. Okay, so yeah, so let's jump straight into the shall we? Okay, so we have the strength card. We have 7 of baskets. Ooh, and we have 8 of coins. Okay, so oh wow, I see. Listen. No matter what's going on right now, I think it's really about you allowing yourself to relax, bro. Like allowing yourself to take that time, because you like listen, you have all the strength and abilities to keep pushing and keep driving forward and getting things done. But I'm y'all like I pause a lot because you can't like you really just can't control how someone takes certain things. So I try my very, very best to say things the right way. And I think I'm gonna like stop trying so hard though, to be honest with you, and just hope that you realize by now that I'm a sincere person, and I don't just like to make it seem like because I am one of those people where I can talk without a filter, and sometimes people can't necessarily like, because my message may come off rough, or that's just day to day, just period. Even in my personal life, like when I'm talking to my friends or family, I try to make sure that I'm considerate of others' feelings. So if you see me like fighting back, fighting back, is it fighting back, or I think that's the best way I can put that. But just like fighting, trying not to say the wrong thing. Like it's not about people pleasing or anything like that, or being afraid of this, that, and third. It's just that these are sensitive times, and people are very vulnerable, I think, right about now. There's so much going on, and everybody's at their wit's end, to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, even if you like, if you're at a point in your life and everything is going perfectly fine, then I mean, that's beautiful. But I just try to consider that most of the time when people do listen to readings, it's because they're in search of something. And not just that, like anytime we're teaching on here or giving advice on my podcast, or just anything that we're sharing with you guys, it's all to benefit you. It's all to help you. So I always try my best not to just talk without a filter, because not everybody, some people don't even notice, but not everybody takes things the same way. So it can come off kind of harsh sometimes, but it takes a lot of it takes a lot of effort on my part, and I'm kind of getting tired. I'm trying to choose the right things to say. So hey, if anybody gets offended or anything, I just hope that they hear this episode. I mean, it's not else I can say, because I really am tired, y'all. I'm tired of fighting. Look, I'm just gonna say it just straight out, okay? Just, you're not a victim. Stop victimizing yourself. Life is not doing this to you. You're doing this to life, okay? You have a whole lot more to do with what's going on in your life than you think you do. Some of that is not your fault. Some of it you are aware of, and it is your fault. So this is over here just saying, like, listen, sometimes you can't just be so strong-headed. Sometimes you just need to relax. Like, everything falling into place. Like, it's like you're not humble enough, to be honest. I'm just gonna say it, like, you're not humble enough. Like, you really need to relax. Like, you really need to take your time and figure out what you are grateful for, and what's really working for you, and what's going on, and how you can change, okay? It's time for you to change. All this other little stuff that you've been doing, it's time for you to change. If it's not you that needs to change, then there's something or someone that needs to change in your life. But this is the thing, though. You can't force change on nobody else now. Like, keep that in mind. Sometimes that is the change. Like, you may have to, like, it's almost like yesterday's reading. Like, you have to back off a little bit sometimes from people. You don't have to completely cut people off. Sometimes it's just you. Sometimes you just take things the wrong way and you make yourself a victim. Like, you can't keep doing that. You know what I'm saying? You can't keep holding on to the situations where you were a victim and carry those with you. And then now anything similar to that, or say, for example, if you meet someone that's similar to someone that did something bad to you, it can be in the smallest way. It can be in the looks. It can be in their clothes. It can be something. It could be a saying that they use that the person that hurt you, you have to let all that go. It's like at this point, it's like I roll, like, 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 listen, you're completely covered when someone does something to you, but what exactly do you think happens when you do something to other people? Because hurt people do hurt people, and you can't keep carrying a chip on your shoulder and using that as an excuse, baby. It's time to let it go, okay? It is time to let it go. You got to move. You got to move. It is time to move, okay? It's time to move. And when I say move, I mean, when I say physically, emotionally, and all these other great things, it means the inside of you. It means the inside of you, not necessarily on the outside of you, not necessarily in what we would consider the 3D, which is what you consider reality, right? This is more so mentally and emotionally. Like, you have to take better care of yourself. You have to take better care of yourself, because by you becoming better for you, you also become better for others. So you may be the problem right now. I'm sorry to tell you, you may be the problem. So the ancestors, sorry to say it like that, the angels and the ancestors oracle cards, the first one that flipped out on its own says it's the Knight, and it says be brave and honest. Be brave and be honest, and that means with yourself. Be honest with yourself. Like, you know when you a problem, bro. Like, you know you not necessarily doing something too right. Like, it's something you either did or that you want to do, and it's just not right. And I'm telling you right now, don't do it. And if you've already done it, it's time to, you might want to try to clean some stuff up. You might want to pray. You might want to, whatever it is that can help you over this particular hurdle, like to get over those, that basket of emotions that you have that causes you to do what you do. You're going to have to work that out. Like, you can't just be a nuisance to people, like, bro. Like, you just can't. So just imagine, like, if you have people protecting you, right? You got your ancestors and your guides, and you have spirit, the universe, God, whichever name you put on there, whatever title or tag you put on it, you're protected. But so are the people that you also cause harm to. So a lot of things that happen to you is just karma, and it was brought upon you, from you. Like, sometimes you cause yourself to suffer. So we also have drum, which is dream and journey, which is so important right now, because whoever you are, it's coming out in your dreams too. Like, you're getting these messages, you're getting these signs. Your subconscious is trying its best to tell you through your dreams that something got to give, or there's something that you need to let go of, right? Because to me, I really, really feel like it wasn't your fault at the beginning, but now it's starting to become your fault, because now you're way more capable of doing better and making better decisions, and not just being grimy and not just being mean because you can. Like, and you don't need to take none of this out on other people. Like, why share that misery with other people? They do say misery look comfortable, but like, come on, bro. So right now it's just saying, like everything is pretty taken care of. It's just you at this point. And it's like, if you don't feel that way, it's because you just refuse to see it. And then we have the third card, which is Great Teacher. Learn from spiritual experiences. Listen, your dreams are talking to you, baby. They talking to you, and you know they talking to you, but you're trying too hard, right? You're trying too hard to not be honest with yourself, so that's why you can't decipher your dreams the way you should. Of course, try the basis of getting to know what's, like, getting a better idea of what's going on. You can just start off with a simple Google, like, what do this type of dream mean? And then don't just stick with that one explanation, though. Try to research it, pull up a few things. Like, there's certain things, like, you will see, like, a certain type of birds or animals in your dreams, or it's just certain people that are in your dreams. Sometimes the people don't even matter, and they're only, like, it's like your consciousness is using what it has to, trying its best to show you the best way it can for you to grasp the concept. Because a lot of times it's not that particular person you're dreaming about, and you may get stuck on that particular character. But it's like, you got to remember also, you're dreaming, right? So this is not happening like in your what you would consider reality. So don't get stuck on who's playing the part, but try your best to pay attention to what they're saying. What's going on in the dream? How, and most importantly, how is it making you feel? What emotions are you feeling while you're in this dream? I'm trying to tell you, just don't try too hard. Sometimes it can be a little difficult. Sometimes you just need to ask before you go to sleep. In my dreams tonight, can you make it a little bit more clear on what I need to understand or what I need to know? And then we have the divine doors. I love these. Okay, so your first door, because you actually had two. I usually only put like one out for the most part, but you had two come out. And the first one is a note on love. Oh, so seek different seasons and enter into the unknown. When love is the focus, foundation, and goal, blessed is the body, mind, and soul. That is so cute. Seek different seasons and enter into the unknown. When love is the focus, foundation, and goal, blessed is the body, mind, and soul. So yeah, so this pretty much saying the same thing. When love is the focus, baby, you can't really feel. As long as you're not like being like a stalker or you love someone who doesn't love you back type of situation. But what it pretty much saying is when you focus on positive things, you get positive outcomes, right? And that just goes back to get out of that whole I'm a victim. It's time to cut the cord, baby. You gotta let that go. You gotta let it go and move forward. And the second card you have is heart healing. Oh, morning now has had its time. Do not pay it a single dime. Emerge from the darkness, a new day starts. Let light embrace the healing heart. Wow, I've never even seen this one. Hold on, y'all. Let me examine this one. I like because all these doors are, to me, they're significant to the message that they give off. Everybody's gonna look at it different though. That's why I'm gonna make sure I share this with you guys. But morning is over, okay, and not morning like 8 a.m. like morning time, but morning like the whole dread and all of this crying over the same thing. Like you gotta let it go. Don't pay it a single mind, bro. Don't feed any more energy into it, because whatever you give energy, it grows. Whether it's something you dislike or like, if you keep thinking about it, if you keep drumming it up, you're gonna always deal with it, and you're gonna always see it or find it in either people, places, or things. Like that's just it. Like there's no other way to put that. So yeah, so you guys, that is it for today. I don't think I'm gonna pull anything else on this one, because this one may be a little kind of heavy, but yes, I miss doing this. I'm gonna have to do more readings. I really miss this. But yeah. So yeah, y'all, the sugarcoating day is over, okay? There's no more sugarcoating. I can't take it anymore. I don't think I'm being true to myself. Don't get me wrong, I'm still considerate, and I still put a lot of thought in the words that I choose, you know what I mean? Because like I said, people are sensitive, but sometimes you have to hear it the way you hear it, okay? And the truth of the matter is, it's over. Okay, the only suffering you have now is the one that you lead to yourself. I don't know, like, let it go, let that leash go. Stop carrying it around with you. Stop doing that. Don't lead with it. I keep getting the word lead that just keeps popping up in my head. So, because some of my sentences come out kind of weird, y'all. Some of my word choices do come out weird, but it's also because I'm channeling, like I'm receiving the message and it's coming out. First of all, it comes in real fast. So I'm trying to get it out while also trying to get like my little advice in there too. So it gets kind of jumping up. So excuse me if it's not, perfect, but hopefully you get what I'm saying. Hopefully you get what I'm putting down here. Like, it's time for you to really, like, bro, you got to listen, man. You got to put all that stuff to the side, and it's not gonna be easy. It's gonna suck. Like, it may, for some of you, it may not. Maybe this is what you've been waiting on, and you can just go ahead and you can jump straight in there. Like, some people are like that. Some people, others, like, I know me myself personally, it took me quite some time, because I thought all I could think was it's unfair. That's all I could think at one point, and then I realized that the only one that was creating that particular unfair situation was me, because I wasn't being fair to myself. So be fair to yourself. Do the hard work. Because if you can't deal with yourself, you can't deal with nobody else. All right. So love and light to all of you. That's all I have for today. And until the next episode. Oh, which will probably be tomorrow, guys, because I decided to change how we do current events because I don't want the current events to be late events. So you probably get other episodes outside of Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. You might get like extra little episodes here and there. Depends on what's going on in the world and what we decide to share. So I don't know. It just depends. So Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursdays automatically set, but you may have some, extra episodes here and there. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. I thought about doing it like every day, y'all, but I don't know if I want to sign up for that just yet because I'm working on so many other things too. So yeah, but we'll see, y'all. But these I will post on TikTok so you can see these cards yourself. And our TikTok is at podcast _ it's Puddin's Tea. So yeah, I think, was that it? I think that's the only announcement I have for y'all today too, because some other updates I'm going to just save because I don't want to put the horse before. Wait, was it put the cart before? Yeah, I don't want to put the cart before the horse. So yeah, but thank you guys for tuning in, and until next time, love light to everybody. Thank you, love you, bye bye.